The next game on the list is called Krion Conquest. It was released in 1990 for the NES, and it's downright bad. Don't believe me? Well, see for yourself. Alright, so the game starts up and you get an opening cinematic which pretty much copied every Megaman opening to a T. Basically, the plot is that an evil empire called Krion comes down to Earth and, of course, try to take over the world.
Of course!
And actually, they kinda do.
Yes! Yes!
So then it cuts to some dude holding a staff running away from some robots. When they corner him, the staff begins to glow and out comes a witch. The witch then says her name is Francesca. Okay. Who is she? Why did she come out of the staff? Why is she helping all of a sudden? Does she even know what to do? What happened to the guy? Explain! Explain! Well, anyway, as soon as you start, you'll notice that the game straight out plagiarizes Mega Man, but there are some minor differences. For one, you immediately start off with all your powers. You don't need to beat any bosses to get them. Another thing is that the game is completely linear, meaning you cannot select the stage you want to play. You have to play them all in a row. Last and most importantly, you can actually shoot up! I know, surprising, right? You think that genius Dr. Light would have invented a robot that can actually look up. Other than that, everything else is half-assedly ripped right from Mega Man. The enemies are generic and stereotypical looking, the controls, believe it or not, are stiff, and the music is balls. I'm serious, the Mega Man franchise is known for its awesome music, and these imitators can't even get that right. I mean, listen to this. On to the gameplay itself, and at first it's not too hard, but then as soon as you get up to the second stage, it starts getting really annoying. The game forces you to master the godforsaken broom power you have. The broom is basically the rush jet from the Mega Man games, except you can control the direction you want to go. It's at this point you realize that most of the time you're using the broom to proceed further into the map, so you might as well not even switch out of it since you're going to be using it most of the time anyway. Besides, the other powers suck. Only your basic gun and broom are necessary. Anyway, while trying to use the broom to get from place to place, you realize that there are a shitload of enemies in the air trying to kill you. The worst part about it is that when you try to defend yourself, the broom just fucks you all up. Like, if there was an enemy coming towards you but was slightly higher than you, you wouldn't be able to jump and shoot because as soon as you jump off that broom, it'll disappear. Another thing that pisses me off about the broom is that if even 1 pixel of your body or it touches the wall, the broom will disappear. Check this out, I'm trying to get up there, but it's too difficult because I'm too close to the wall. And I can't back up too much because of the fire back there. Ugh, come on. Jesus. Fucking... Thank you. Another huge piss off about this game is that most of the enemies take more than 1 hit to kill, and they come in never-ending numbers. This means that you're definitely going to take more damage than you can dish out. You combine that with stiff controls, one of the most annoying soundtracks in a video game ever, and a stressed usage of a fucking broom, and you got yourself one hell of an annoying and difficult game. But that's not even the worst part about it. If you die at any point in the level, you have to go back to the beginning of the stage, even if you are 2 steps away from the exit. There are no checkpoints, which makes it very frustrating. They don't even have the fucking courtesy to refill you to full health when you get to the next level. Like, come on, what the hell? Now there is one last problem, and this one is a game breaker. If you die and lose all your lives at any point in the game, you have to go back to the beginning. Wow. Just wow. What the fuck? Why would they do that? Okay, it seems we've run out of ways to piss off the player, so let's take away his continues. Could you imagine if it was like that for any other Mega Man game? Like, say you beat 7 of the 8 master robots but then lost all your lives, and then you had to fight the 7 bosses again? That makes the game virtually unplayable. At first, I thought it was because I hadn't gone to the second world yet, hence no continues. Well, easier said than done, because this game is fucking hard. Now, I actually did manage to get to the first boss. The screen starts having a friggin' seizure and tells me useless information about the boss. At the bottom it says, "A message from your friends." Wait, I have friends? Who are they? Where are they? Was it this guy? Why did they just contact me just to say good luck? Explain, goddammit! Okay, well, the boss is pretty easy once you learn the pattern. Finally, I get to the second stage. Well, the music doesn't get any better, but at least it's nice to hear something different. The second stage is an ice stage, meaning you have to deal with slippery floors. Well, I tried as hard as I could, but of course, I wind up dying. Yep, you guessed it. No continues. Okay, well, I'm sorry guys, I tried as hard as I could, but this is about as far as I can go. So if I'm going to show you the ending to the game, I have to cheat. Don't like it? Well, you give it a shot and tell me how you do. So I'm going to be using save states to get endless continues and checkpoints. Thank God. Okay, well there are 5 stages in total. The first stage, an ice stage which has slippery floors, an underwater stage which requires you to get oxygen, an air stage which 99% of the time you're on the fucking broom, and finally, space, which is just the final boss. Each stage gets increasingly annoying and, you guessed it, the music sucks the whole way through. Well, maybe the air stage music is kinda catchy, but nothing memorable. The air stage actually has a beginner's trap though. When you start, there's a huge hole. I assume that either you need to go down there, or to the right with the broom. So I go and, what the fuck? What killed me? I just kind of exploded. Yeah, you're supposed to go up. Oh, and thanks for the random power-up that I don't need. Assholes. The bosses in this game are ridiculously easy once you learn their simple pattern. Even the final boss is a joke. Now look, I'm at the end of the game and I'm fighting some angel statue and I still have no idea what the fuck is going on. Who the hell am I fighting? Is that Krion? Whatever happened to the guy in the beginning? That was like the only cutscene I ever got. I'm so confused right now and it pisses me off. Well, at least maybe I'll get something at the end of the credits. You win! Congratulations! Credits, 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 and it says the end with her just standing there. That's it? That's it? Not even an ending? What's the point of putting the first cutscene if there's no more in the game? This is worse than Spider-Man Separation Anxiety's ending. This game fucking sucks ass. I can't believe I just played this forsaken piece of shit. Well, that's it. I'm done. At least it's over.
Nothing is over! Nothing! You just don't turn it off!
He's right. It's not over yet. Guess what? In Japan, the game was called Magical Doropie. When it came to America, they changed the name to Krion Conquest and only translated the first cutscene. Every other cutscene was excluded from the game. Why? Why in the name of Christ would you do that? Like, could you imagine if Ninja Gaiden only had one cutscene for the entire game and then only said the end after you beat it? It's unthinkable. So if I'm going to show you the real ending to the game, I have to play it a second time. Fuck! So yeah, it's pretty much the same shitty game, only now there's cutscenes. By the way, the opening screen looks way different now. Okay, so I press start and lo and behold, I get another cutscene. Holy shit. The witch's real name is Doropie, by the way. I have no idea why they felt the need to change it to Francesca. And the Krion invaders are called Akudama invaders. Now, you know what? Krion Conquest is dead to me now. Okay, so that guy says, wow, magicians do exist. What, so you just stole the staff and risked your life and you weren't 100% sure they existed? idiot. Well, Doropie says, why did you summon me? Good question. The response? The world needs your help. Okay. Why? Why? Now the game starts and she's helping all of a sudden? I guess she agreed. Why doesn't this game explain anything? I beat the first boss with no problems because I've been doing the same fucking thing for so long, and I get another cutscene. She asks, what were those things? What? You mean you don't know? The guy didn't explain it to you after you agreed to help him out? You mean he just said, the world is in trouble, you said, okay, I'll help, and then proceeded to kill everything in sight? He then explains, regular weapons have no effect on robots. We need something outside science. Magic. Doropie responds, well then, where to next? And he says, you'll do it then? What? They haven't agreed to work together yet? So she doesn't know what she's doing? You mean he asked for help, she paused, killed everything around her, and then agreed to help him? What the hell's the matter with this game? There's no logic whatsoever. We then flash over to the bad guy, which is some weird angel thing. Angry that the magician is free, she asks how this is possible. A robot responds, it was stolen. Damn, if only my league of human enslaving robots could stop one-armed man from stealing the only object capable of ruining my plans. Oh well. Well anyway, I got close to the second boss and then... Oh no, fuck! God damn it! Now I gotta start all over again. Wait, what's this? There's a continue option? Why did Japan get the continue option? Why did America have to make the game nearly fucking unplayable? Okay, I beat the next boss and I get to see this cutscene. Apparently, Doropie and this bitch knew each other or something. I don't know, I really don't care. She kidnaps the guy, whose name is Kagemaru, by the way. Blah blah blah, evil banter, that's it. Next cutscene. Doropie exchanges some stone with this bitch for Kagemaru. He says some generic dying words and tell her to beat this shitty game. With tears in her eyes, Doropie agrees.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
I get to the next level and take a look at that. Down there you can see spikes. So that's what killed me in Krion Conquest. Fucking assholes. Yada yada, beat the boss, chase it to space, fight the clone, and this bitch says, I admire the bravery, but here you die. I beat her and holy shit, I actually get an ending. We learned that the reason this bitch was attacking the humans was because they were polluting the earth and she couldn't have that. Doropie says killing is bad. Then this bitch suddenly has a change of heart and tells her to get out of the place before it blows. Okay, why? Why did she suddenly have a change of heart? All Doropie said was killing is bad and she changed her mind. Wow, this game sucks. It can pretty much be explained like this.
Betty has gone too far. Killing is wrong. And bad. There should be a new stronger word for killing, like badrong or badong. Yes, killing is badong. From this moment, I will stand for the opposite of killing. Gnadab.
This game sucks. It's a third-rate clone of Megaman with little to no redeeming qualities. The music was balls, the controls were stiff, the bosses were too easy, it doesn't even try to hide the fact that it's a shameless ripoff, it's way too hard, the plot is generic and nonsensical, 80% of the game is spent on that fucking broom, and the American version doesn't even have continues. If you must play this game, play Magical Doropie, not that disgraced Krion Conquest. Mega Marie was an example of how to make a good clone of something, whereas Krion Conquest shows you the bad. And that, my friends, is Mega Man Clones. This is Pixel Player saying, see you next.